God looks at us in our current state and sees us in our intended state. Your breakthrough may not come the way somebody else got their breakthrough. Your breakthrough may come a totally different way. God has given you the victory, and because the triumph is yours. Health is a mindset. Wealth is a mindset. Prosperity is a mindset. How many of you like to discover your gift and calling of God? I'm going to tell you, you're going to step into something here. It's going to bring meaningful to your life. Because what people are looking for is, does my life mean anything? Why am I here? Where am I going? What can I do? What am I supposed to be doing? People have been struggling and they're going on the merry-go-round of life, and they wake up in the morning, they eat and then get dressed and go to work, the job they don't like, they're miserable at it. Well, I'm trying to get the ends meet, and all of this is the negativity that's keeping them down, and they haven't discovered their gift yet. But once you begin to tap into that gifting, life begins to take on a different meaning. You begin to take on a different purpose and say, oh my God, I'm glad to get up in the morning. It won't be Monday blues. Oh, it's Monday again. Oh, it's Monday. But you begin to go through life, and you begin to say, oh, this is an adventure. Oh, where's it going to take me now? What space? What faces I'm going to be stepped into, because you are in your gifting and calling. How many of you like to tap into it today? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Every one of you, listen, you must be aware that you have gifts. Number one, you have gifts, talents, capacities to express. No one is left without it. So we can actually talk to the gifts. Talk to the gifts within you. And I'm going to give you some questions that you're going to ask that's going to begin to reveal and cause those gifts to emerge. You see, we're changing the paradigm of church. You see, some even still think churchy. They say, I'm waiting for the organ to start playing and humming. The preacher got humming. Yeah, I'm going to get you started now. Now, we're going to teach you, get you thinking. I got to get in your mind. As a man thinking in his heart, so is he. You're not what you think you are, but you are what you think. Your thoughts, your words create your reality. Every thought you're thinking, every word you're speaking, you are creating reality. Why? Because thoughts have energy. Words have energy. And there's a field of energy all around you. And it's looking for a match when you send thoughts out. When you send words out, it begins to look for the match and bring that into your experience. Some of you have been prophesying your own reality. But I'm going to show you how to change it. Because if life is, you're saying life not treating me good. Come on, let's shift that. Let's shift that words and shift the thoughts and begin to think on the realm that you want to happen. Never think a thought that you don't want to become true in your life. Never speak words about yourself that you never want to be true in your life. Because every day you're having conversations. Where? In your thoughts. You're talking to yourself every day. Am I going to make it? What about this test? What about this trial? What about this tribulation? What about I got to go to court next week? What about I got to pay that bill? I don't know how I'm going to pay it. And see, we perpetuate the same experience over and over and over until somebody comes like Bishop Knox that God sends into your life and say, we're going to break the cycle of defeat and bring you into your purpose, understanding awareness of your gifting, that you got power to take charge of your life. I'm going to help you to take charge of your life. See, no one can take charge of your life but you. You have to take charge of your thoughts. You got to say, thoughts, that is not the kind of thought I want to think and cause it to become an experience in my life. Did you know the thoughts you think goes out into the field around you and looks for a match to match itself and show up in your life and experience? So if you're saying, I can't make it, I don't know what I'm going to do, guess what happened? The thoughts and the words that you speak and think goes out into the field. It's a law. It's a law. Say with me, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. So I'm going to shift the way you're thinking. See, if you don't like where you are today, check out your circle. See, to change your cycle, sometimes you got to change your circle. You might be surrounding yourself with negative people that are negative things, and you got a collective energy going on, and you talking misery, he's talking misery, she talking misery, everybody talking misery. Guess what happens? You're creating misery. Nobody gets out. You can go in certain communities in this city. When I walk in I go in a certain community, I can feel the thoughts that's in that community. I can know if it's prosperous. I can know if it's poverty thinking or barely getting by. You can feel the cloud over it. Thoughts creates climates. Climates creates atmospheres. Atmospheres that's sustained by a thought creates strongholds. Strongholds get into people, and they're locked into that area until someone comes along like Bishop Knox and say, change your circle, and you'll change your cycle. You see, God looks at us in our current state and sees us in our intended state.